Okay, taking the hint. Y'all want to see a good game to review. Fine. Let's see, what to review. I hear you. Yahtzee won't do. Why not review this game? I'm going to skip the obvious point about Yahtzee actually being a game. I don't have Trilby. I haven't bothered to download or play it because I played that game 20 years ago when it was called Elevator Action. I wrote a game once too, you know. Although it was too much for the Apple II I was given to work on. It would get to writing welcome on the screen and then crash the operating system. Then, fortunately, the quarter ended and I got a D. Enough of those bad memories. Here's my review of Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. That's right, a 3-year-old PS2 game. Here we go. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows is the latest and possibly the last in a great line of games for Williams and Midway. For those of you who don't remember Williams, they were an innovator of pinball machines, making some of the most frustrating games I've ever wasted quarters on. Anyway, when you who were alive back then were wasting your time with Ms. Pac-Man, Williams realized that a 4-player game with 2.5D would be a great idea. It was a freaking awesome idea. Awesome like this. The only 4-player game I remember before that was Warlords, and you never saw more than 2 people playing that game, and it reeked. The other thing about the game was that it was actually closer to 3D than anything else I'd ever dreamed about. I mean, those annoying little robbers actually threw stuff over the walls. It was fantastic. I know what you're thinking, how lame am I? You don't understand. Before Doom, there was nothing like it. This is as close as you came, and I spent rolls and rolls of quarters like they were pennies. So, back to this millennium, and Gauntlet for the PS2. 7 Sorrows was not the first version available for this system. This was. I never had an N64, so I never played Legends, although I tried it a couple times at the arcade. Dark Lake is its better, more fun version of Legends. It had a complicated storyline, lots of gameplay, and dozens of weird characters, including a smiley face guy, which I'd include a picture of if I had one. After a few years, Williams decided that maybe they could get one more score out of the franchise. So they went back and started from scratch, reduced the game back to the 4 original characters, Wizard, Warrior, Valkyrie, and Elf. This actually makes some sense, as the other characters aren't all that different in Dark Legacy, and they were too hard to unlock for someone as uncoordinated as me. After you pick your character in 7 Sorrows, you get the storyline from some guy who feels really bad about what he did to you and your buddies. Now that he's freed you from the eternal torment that he put you through, you have to go fix his 6 other mistakes. Okay, it's a really weak premise. Why wouldn't you just kill him? But you get to go on a killing spree again, so let's go. You start with a few basic attacks, and you can buy more as you go along collecting gold. Some of these are nifty, but when a combo requires 3 buttons to enact, I usually end up getting the weaker 2-button attack followed by a single-button attack. Not the wisest choice in gameplay. Oh, and there is nothing to unlock. They spent all their effort on improving the graphics. Granted, the graphics are awesome for a PS2 game. But sometimes they're so pretty I can't tell what's an enemy generator, what's the exit I'm looking for. No, I'm not colorblind. Well, not much anyway. In general, this game is just too darn easy. The boy and I completed it in about 2 or 3 hours with nothing much to figure out. No rune stones, puzzles, or hidden characters. It's just way too short. I imagine with all the spiffy graphics, there was no room left on the disc for anything else. The game is pretty good, lives up to its origins, and is very fun to play, along or with others. So in the end, I give it a 7 of 9. Yes, I use a 9-point scale. I'm hoping maybe Williams is considering one more run of this franchise. It might be enough to make me buy one of these. Lord help me.
I